It's been a while. Make sure to like, hate, comment, subscribe, share and subscribe. SNS. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of crazy stuff going on in the world. What's up is down, what's left is right. Trump totally gaslighting his his crazy ass cabinet. They're the most this is the most obnoxious presidential cabinet I've ever seen. These people cannot even be interviewed without yelling and screaming at anchors and just obnoxious and arrogant. Just white supremacy oozing through their pores. It's just disgusting. It's despicable. We could do better. We need to do better. We can get this country back on track, but we have to understand Trump was reelected by a lot of racists. Period. There's no policies there. There's, what I'm saying. You just talking about you're going to send a whole bunch of immigrants back. That's not a policy. That's not real. That's I'm saying that's tribal. That's racism, and we need to get back to loving people and caring our people, especially the people who are suffering the most. We continue to transfer wealth upward, gut programs that people desperately need. And we're just headed in the totally wrong direction as a country. We're definitely on a decline. There's no doubt about it. And we're trying to gaslight America to think we're so super strong and we can strong arm this country. People, enlistment is at a record low. You know what I'm saying? The strength of our soldiers is at a record low. Morale is at a record low. It's like a lot of our soldiers, are drug addicts and drunks and mental health issues. Like we are in no shape to be thinking that we're gonna bully people anymore or anything like that. It's like, and let me tell you, if there's a coalition that unites against us, a certain coalition, especially Russia and Iran, we will be in serious trouble. If they mobilize against us and mobilize their allies, we will be in serious trouble. So you know what I'm saying? That's why we need to. I'm running for the Green Party nomination. We need to change in 2028. You know what I'm saying? So definitely, I'm looking for a vice president, and that's gonna really decide if I take this all the way. It's still early. Um, if I can't find the vice president I want, I'm gonna run for mayor of Baltimore. But I'm very serious. But I need a strong running mate who's in alignment with me politically, that we can run strong and we can run powerfully together, and we can have a unified message of healthcare, higher wages, housing, a total progressive message, a labor-centered message that laborers and workers have to get more. They deserve better work conditions. They deserve more pay. And that's where it all starts. Because we do not have a strong middle class. You know what I'm saying? Like people say, we do have a middle class. It's just not strong. It's very shrunken, and they pay the majority of the tax burdens fall on them. Because a lot of people are just wage. A lot of middle class is a W-2 earners. They're wage earners. They're not business earners. So they can't write off their cat. They can't write off every brunch. They can't write off pens and every little thing, and gas and mileage and every little thing. You know what I'm saying? They pay a lot of taxes. They get it taken right out of their checks. You know what I'm saying? Their state and their federal, and their, you know what I'm saying, and their dues, union dues, social security, everything. So, that's why I want to streamline smaller IRS. I want to get rid of tax evasion and tax debt. We could be fully funded. And the only way rich are going to pay their fair share is if there's a 33% sales tax on consumption, where you cannot evade that. You can't evade. You can't evade that. I mean, I hear something burning. You can't evade that. So there'll be no more tax evasion, no more tax debt, and we can shrink the IRS. Of course, we need a collection system, but it'll be silly shrunken. You don't need no more auditors no more. You know what I'm saying? So we can really, really, really fundamentally, say now spending is another thing. You know what I'm saying? But the problem is we have a revenue collection problem first before anything. We do not, and then we're defunding the IRS, and so we lack auditors and all that other stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's like we now spending, we definitely have more targeted spending. You know what I'm saying? And spend for the most important programs that help the most vulnerable and help the most amount of people, where we get the most bang for our buck. Because even like with a SNAP, that money goes back in the economy. Because when people go to the supermarket, okay, they keep supermarket workers in jobs. You're buying food, so that money is going back into the economy. It's doing good. It's not you're just giving money where people are just spending it recklessly. It's money that is allotted for food, that has to go for food. So that helps the economy. You know what I'm saying? That helps supermarkets, that helps poultry, whoever puts the meat on the shelves, whoever, you know what I'm saying? So they're just, Purdue Foods, whoever. You know what I'm saying? So definitely, but help me find a running mate. I'm looking for a running mate. You know what I'm saying? You could contact my iPhone, 516-939-7056, or my Android Google Pixel at 240-946-1416. Again, my iPhone is 516-939-7056. Let's be great in 28. Let's come alive and strive in 25. And let's go and let's love one another again. Okay? There's no due date. President Trump been saying this lame, corny ass slogan since 2016. And then now you have to ask yourself, when was America ever great? America was maybe good at one time for certain people. It was never great for black people. I'm so sorry. Well, let's just move that away. And definitely not good for native indigenous population. Never great for them. So, you know what I'm saying? That whack ass corny slogan don't have nothing to do with us. Be great in 28. Erik out.